The first thing we're going to do is to turn on the secondary battery, which is located behind the driver's seat. Pull the seat back, flick up the cover. On the right side, you'll see the on button. Hold it down till the display lights up, and every time you turn on the battery, a message will pop up on the display asking if you installed a new battery. Use either the up or down button to choose no, and then press OK. Last step is to turn the red switch on the left side on the battery. You'll hear a beep from the fridge when it turns on, otherwise just check the display on the fridge if you're not sure. When you pull up to a campsite, you have to move the driver's seat forward slightly, just enough so a cigarette lighter plug can fit between the seat and the battery without any pressure on the plug. Under the seat, on the floor, in front of the battery box, there is a plug for the internal lights. Plug it in the cigarette lighter socket. To turn on the lights, the dimmer light switch is located above the passenger seat. Behind the passenger seat, you'll find a USB and a cigarette lighter power socket, which only works when the secondary battery is turned on. Under the seat, there is a cable with a cigarette lighter plug at the end for the outdoor lighting that goes on the horizontal awning pole. Use the Velcro on the lights to attach it. Run the power cable through the top corner of the passenger door and close it. The door seal will protect the cable from breaking, so don't worry about that. The LED light strips are stored in a small King's Adventure bag. The fridge is located under the bed, and it's not much to say about the fridge really. You don't have to change any settings, just make sure to close it properly and seal it with the cover every time. Good to know is that the small section in the fridge doesn't work that well, so don't store anything that has to be really cold. If you're not using the fridge, make sure to turn the secondary battery off so you don't drain the battery. Next step is to set up the double bed. There is a hidden compartment where there are 2 pieces of timber, 2 small blocks, and a piece of carpet for the top board. The lid itself is pretty heavy, so make sure to use a block on each side to hold it open. Side note is that one of them has a metal bracket that sticks up unless you fit it between the wood timber frame and the plywood, otherwise you can't close the lid properly. The first piece goes behind the passenger seat and the second one connects across, starting with the right side first. Pull out the top board and place the carpet on top, put the cushion on top, and then you're good to go. During the night, it is essential to use a fan. The fan is stored in the box on top of the bed frame. You mount it by fit the fan in the matching holes, push it in, pull it down till you hear a click sound, and then pull the bottom lever to unlock it, and then set it to any setting you desire. And it's pretty awesome since it has a 360 gimbal, so you can direct it in any direction you want. Connect the cigarette lighter plug from the fan to the second 12-volt socket on the battery box. And a tip, don't leave the fan on the wall while driving, since it blocks your vision and it also rattles quite a bit. Also, disconnect all the cigarette lighter plugs on the battery box while driving. All the windows are equipped with curtains except the back window, where you instead use a sun reflector cover attached by white hook magnets that are located at the front of the vehicle on the left-hand side next to the passenger seat. Attach the cover while the back door is closed, otherwise it's going to get pretty fiddly. I hope these instructions help. If you have any questions, just shoot me a text. Otherwise, you go and enjoy your adventure.